Hi, I'm Dr. Steve G. Jones here with Chanel. Hi, Chanel.
Hi, Steve.
And she has a question today which is on a lot of people's minds. They want to know this. I'm not going to give it away. I'm going to let Chanel handle that. But this is something that a lot of people want to know because, well, it has to do with them getting better. And Chanel, go ahead and ask your question.
So, Dr. Steve, what should you look for in a hypnotherapist?
Okay, so the question, looking for something in a hypnotherapist, is very, I think, poignant because the idea carries with a lot of weight. You know, you think, well, I'm going to a hypnotherapist. A lot of people think, by the way, that a hypnotherapist is what they go to right before they go to someone for leeching. You know, something or a voodoo doctor or something. They think, okay, I've tried everything else, nothing worked. All right, I'll go to a hypnotherapist. But then they think, well, how do I know these people are even professional? Who credentials them? Who's regulating this? How do I know how to pick a hypnotherapist? So, wonderful question, and that's why I wanted to address it today. What you want to look for. Now, we don't have overall, at least in the United States, we don't have overall credentialing on a federal level. So, you know, a doctor will have that, a medical doctor will have that. I believe chiropractors have that. I believe acupuncturists have that. I believe even massage therapists have that. That may be on a state or more local level, but there is some sort of a credentialing and licensing procedure. In the world of hypnotherapy, the way it exists now in the United States, by and large, if you go to any particular state or city, you will find that there is not a regulation defining what a hypnotherapist is. So that's kind of interesting. But the good news is that the world of hypnotherapy is fairly self-regulating. You've got a lot of really good people involved in it. I run the American Alliance of Hypnotists, which is available at americanallianceofhypnotists.org, where you can find hypnotherapists around the world, not just in the United States. So there are organizations such as mine that do the best they can to sort of govern the field and make it fair to the consumer and let everyone know how everyone's trained and do the best to train everyone in a certain standardized way that at least we feel is the appropriate way. Now, at some point there will be mainstream legislation about this. I feel confident about that in the future we'll have federal and more state activity with this. Regulating it. That will be good because then we'll be able to bill insurance, which we are not able to do now unless the hypnotherapist is also a licensed therapist of some sort, like a marriage and family therapist. I believe they might be able to do that. A psychologist can do that. A medical doctor who's a psychiatrist can do that. If they're using hypnosis, they can bill insurance under their license. However, for someone who's just a hypnotherapist like myself, we are not able to do that. And that's fine because the field is emerging. So we still get to the question, you know, what do you look for? Well, you can take that off the table. You're not going to look for, in most states in the United States, you're not going to look for their license. What you are going to look for is some sort of reputation. You can look online for their reputation. You know, what are they being talked about as? Now, you can go online with just about anyone and find anything. So you're going to have a lot of extreme, naysayers and a lot of extreme cheerleaders. So you take those out and you look for what's in the middle. You know, what are the majority of people saying about this person? And that's what I would look for. If you're not finding a lot, this might be a new person. You may want to look elsewhere. If you're finding a lot of negative things as the middle, as the common ground, then you may want to look elsewhere. But if you're finding just a reasonable amount of things being said about this person that seem to indicate they are a professional and they've done a good job, that's what I would look for. I'd look for that. I'd want to go to that person. Now it's interesting, normally when I hire someone to do some work, I'll get 3 references from them. Well, you're not going to be able to do that with a hypnotherapist because we're governed by HIPAA, and the federal regulations require that we do not share any information about our clients unless they give us permission. Some of my celebrity clients have given me permission. I have testimonials from them that I put on my website and various places online. So sometimes you'll find a higher profile hypnotherapist like myself who has celebrity clients, and you can find that online, but usually not, because usually people are not dealing with higher profile hypnotherapists, they're just going to their regular hypnotherapist in their town, and they're not celebrities, and the hypnotherapist has no reason to get a testimonial from them, so they could have been doing wonderful work for years but not have a testimonial. So you're back to looking for what general consumers say about them. But in the case where they do have testimonials, that could be another thing that you can look for. Maybe they've gotten permission from a few of their success cases to say, you know, what that person said about them, put that online. You can also look in the Better Business Bureau, see if their business is a legitimate business, which it should be. If it's not, maybe you don't want to see them. If it is, then see what their rating is. The Better Business Bureau gives ratings. You know, they'll give grades just like in school. So I'd like to see an A+ as a rating, but hopefully it's at least an A. So these are the types of things that you can look for when you're looking for a hypnotherapist.
Okay, great.
And you know, for more information about hypnosis and hypnotherapy, check out my website, stevegjones.com. I have a link there to the American Alliance of Hypnotists that I mentioned earlier, so you can check that out. You can also get a free recording. Just enter your name and email address, and I've got a free hypnosis recording for you that's absolutely no charge. So check it out, stevegjones.com. I'm Dr. Steve G. Jones here with Chanel, and thank you, Chanel.
Thank you.
And we hope you have an outstanding day.